intention of this video is to model breaking the rubric into a series of statements, which are then used to create paragraphs. The reason for doing this is that examiners use the rubric to create questions. Therefore, it makes sense to practice responding to the rubric. You'll know that your learning is successful if you can write your own Peter or pedal paragraph in response to each statement, which will start with the phrase, "Discovery may be." The text I'm going to be using is the 1981 poem, "Okay, Let's Be Honest" by Robert Walker. Okay, let's be honest. I ain't no saint. But then again, I wasn't born in heaven. Okay, so let's be honest. I've been in and out since the age of 11, and I've been mean, hateful, and downright dangerous. I've lain in my own blood, in hotels, boys' homes, and cop shops. I've cursed my skin, not black, not white, just another non-identity, fighting to be Mr. Tops. Yeah, so I'm called a bastard, an animal, a troublemaker, while my accusers watch my brothers smashed, thrown into dog boxes drunk, crying for the dream time. My memory is still wet with my mother's tears, flowing by my father's grave. Just another black family, alone and lost in the race for a dime. As early as I can remember, I was made aware of my differences, and slowly my pains educated me. Either fight or lose. One-sided, I hear you say. Then come erase the scars from my brain, and show me the other side of your face, the one with the smile painted on with the colours of our sacred land you abuse. One-sided? Yeah, mate. Cop it sweet and all. After all, you stepped out of line and got caught. So take it easy, you say. You're not like the rest. You've got brains and a bright future. There's no battle to be fought. But that don't tell me what I want to know. So tell me, why do we have to stand in line? Why do we have to live your way, in subtle slavery, to earn the things that once were free? Why do I have to close my eyes and make believe I cannot see just what you are doing to my people, our people, and me? Well, bloody hell, mate. It ain't one-sided at all. Come read the loneliness and confusion on the walls of this cell of 7 by 11. Yeah, okay, I'll be honest. I ain't no saint, but then again, I sure wasn't born in heaven. So let's get started with the statements. Discovery may be for the first time. The first thing I ask myself is, what discoveries occur for the first time? The first thing that occurs to me is that this is written for a non-Indigenous audience, and the realities of Indigenous life revealed in the poem may be first-time discoveries for the non-Indigenous responder. Secondly, there is a sense in the poem that the reality of life for Indigenous Australians is a truth that has previously been concealed, and therefore the poem is revealing this truth for the first time. I'm going to write a Peter paragraph arguing this idea. A quick overview or reminder about Peter paragraphs. The P is for point. The E is your example and evidence, and remember, at least 2. The T is technique. The second E is to explain the effect of the technique, and the R is to relate back to point. And now, my paragraph. The truth is necessary for healing. In Okay, Let's Be Honest, there is an imperative for the truth in the title, which is also the first line of the poem. There is a connotation that this truth has previously been concealed, which the persona seeks to reveal. The onus is on the responder to match the persona's honesty. This is communicated in the word let's, a contraction of let us. The use of the inclusive pronoun us establishes the dialogue between the persona and the responder, who are both required to tell the truth. In the poem, the essential truth is that a flawed society, in this case Australia, creates damaged individuals. Essentially, individuals are the products of their environments, which in the case of Australia is not heaven for Indigenous Australians. The persona reveals the social problem that scar his identity and anger him, his disconnection from the traditional Aboriginal culture, and the social perceptions that he is a problem, a bastard, an animal, a troublemaker. He also admits that he ain't no saint, but through the second person narrative address, what you are doing to my people, our people, and me, exhorts the responder to consider the social attitudes and values that shape an Indigenous individual's identity and lead to imprisonment. Walker's purpose in the poem is to reveal that the high rates of Indigenous incarceration are the results of an endemically racist society which needs to be changed to achieve reconciliation between non-Indigenous and Indigenous Australians. And now, a second example of a Peter paragraph. Discovery may be rediscovery. I think the main example of rediscovery in OK, Let's Be Honest is the persona's yearning to reconnect with his cultural heritage. Dispossession and cultural deprivation has had a profound effect on Indigenous identity. In OK, Let's Be Honest, the person's identity is fractured. He states, "I curse my skin, not black, not white, just another non-identity." This fractured understanding of self is also reflected in the poet's use of enjambment. Each line is incomplete, an unfulfilled idea, mirroring the persona's confusion. The persona presents the argument that his fractured identity is a result of dispossession and cultural deprivation through the enjambed rhetorical question, "Why do we have to live your way, in subtle slavery, to earn the things that once were free?" This question challenges non-Indigenous responders to consider what makes their culture superior to Indigenous culture. In the question, the persona speaks directly to other Indigenous Australians using the inclusive pronoun we, and he emphasises their shared suffering using the emotive word slavery. Comparing the treatment of Indigenous Australians to slavery establishes the ongoing negative consequences of colonisation, dispossession, and cultural deprivation. The answer to the persona's rhetorical question is for Indigenous Australians to rediscover their Aboriginality and traditional culture. I'll let you find your own examples and write your own paragraphs for the following statements. Discovery may be sudden and unexpected. Discovery may be a process. Discovery may be fresh and meaningful, spiritual, physical, intellectual, creative, and emotional. Remember SPICE. Discovery may be confronting and provocative. Discovery may be the path to a new world and new values. Discovery may be the path to new understandings and perceptions. Discoveries may be impacted by an individual's personal, cultural, historical, and social contexts and values. Discovery may be far-reaching and transformative. Discovery may be questioned or challenged and reassessed over time. Discovery may be different in its ramifications for different individuals. And that's it. I encourage you to go and find other examples from the text that fit the statement and write your own paragraphs. So for all Year 12s, good luck. I hope you found the videos to be helpful. Thank you so much for watching.